In this video, let us understand how to make PHP project, that is banking administration. So if you are doing CS course and you need to do a project in PHP, this is the ideal video for you to do the banking project. Here we'll explain you the complete idea, what are the things you can add here, how to make this project, how to run, how the result will appear, all this will show you here. So this is the PHP project with MySQL as a backend and XAMPP server. With that, we are using Apache server to run this PHP project. First, you need to start the exam server, and you see that this Apache is running and the MySQL is running. Therefore, we can create all the tables in MySQL, and then you could be able to run this project. And you have to keep this project in exam folder. In that, there is a htdocs and then your project folder. So in this case, banking project. So this project will have two main modules. One is the admin module and the customer module. So we all know, like, customer is very important to the bank. So customer can create the account and then so you can communicate to the bank to make the transactions. So here are the two main modules. I'll just explain you what are the things we can add in each module, and later I'll show the demonstration how the whole thing works. So as a web application, so you start with the main page. So there's a main page. So here you can specify what your project is all about. Then you provide an option. So if you go to the next page, there is an options over there. So one is for admin, one is for the customer. So once you come to the customer or admin, so in case of admin, you have to provide the login page. So via login page, admin can able to log in. So admin in the sense, no banking employees. Here you don't have separate employee model, but in order to provide, like, from the admin, like, no banking side, there is a login page. So you can log in here. Once you log in, you'll go to main page, and here the options will be provided. So what are the options is required? So here is the account type. What type of account types are there in the bank? Account type. So once you have the account type, customer can sign up here. So here they can sign up. They can log in. So once they sign up, they'll sign up with a particular account. Okay. So here we'll take for the account. What are the based on account type? They sign up for the account. So once they sign up, you will give the approval. Okay. This is the customer approval. That means online will give the bank approval. So therefore the account is created and now they can able to log in here. Once they log in, they can do the deposit. That is online deposit. Then they can transfer. They can transfer the money for the some other account. They can make the bill payment. And also they can apply for the loan. And there is an FAQ, that frequently asked questions. From the admin side we can enter. Here they can able to see it. So customer applications, so fine, this is approval. After that, here you can see that deposit list, overall deposit the money, that list will come. Then again transfer list, what are the transfer happen, that list will be there. Then bill payment, right, and also you can provide, here is the balance, to check the balance, account balance. So here also you can provide the account balance, and then FAQ. That is a frequently asked question. Here you can enter the data. So here they can able to view, that is a list. So therefore, based on your requirement, based on your curriculum, based on your semester where you are doing, and how much depth is required. So here this project is around 20 to 25 pages. You want more pages, then you need to plan for the more things, and then you need to provide more options. But I'll show you all these things at this moment. What are the things presently we are designed and how the whole concept works. So we have other video how to create and run a PHP First project. So you go to our website iblix.com projects. There the list is available. So please watch the list and I'll show the demo. Before that, if you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Subscription is very easy. Just click on the subscribe button. The advantage is we come out with a lot of videos, particularly project. Okay, so if you're a CS student, definitely helpful, or you're learning PHP, it definitely helpful. Not only PHP, we are bringing with a lot of other projects too. So I'll just show you our channel videos, therefore you'll get an idea. So let's look at our channel. So if you click on iBlix tutorials, so it will take to the our channel. So this is iBlix tutorials. If you go to videos, you can see that we have a lot of videos related to the project. You can learn C Sharp, you can learn Python, you can learn VB.NET, you can learn like SQL Server. So when you have time, so please browse the videos. Therefore, you get a lot of benefit from our channel. So also please subscribe and share our videos with your friends who are doing some CS course. It will be helpful for them. Now I'll show this project demo. The first step, you need to start the exam control panel and see that Apache and MySQL both are running. That is important. Then go to the browser and here you can see localhost phpMyAdmin. So if you go to localhost, if your everything is right, so you'll come to dashboard. From here you can go to phpMyAdmin. Then you need to create all the tables. I'll show you like how to create the tables here. So whenever you plan the project, you need to design the complete data structure. So here is a structure. So create database, bank database, and then use the bank database. And this is the login table, this is the FAQ table, this is the account type table, this is the customer detail table, this is the message table. This one is important, transaction table, and then loan table, and then FAQ table. So now to create them, probably what you can do is I already have bank one, sorry bank. I'll just make a bank one. So once you make the things ready, you can come over here and you can paste and you click go. So it's going to create the database here. So after that you can copy one by one or you can copy everything at one stretch and then click go, it will create everything. So SQL, so control V and then click the go button. So it's going to create the tables, you can see here. Fine. So here we talk about bank database. We already created all these tables. Here all the tables are ready. So therefore, before making a project, because your tables are important. Otherwise, you need to make one table. Correspondingly, you to keep check everything is working fine. Then you can continue with this. Right. So next step is here we have all the files. Now what you can do is in order to run this project, you need to copy the folder. So because this is an exam folder, HTTP docs, and we have two folders here, one main folder and the sub folder. So copy the address. If you have only one folder, you need to copy that folder address. Then in order to run the project, you have to go to localhost slash. Sometime probably you'll have port number also. You need to specify the port number if you have the port number. So this is the main page. Okay. So I'll show you like what is the code we written for the main page. So I just go to index.php. So here is the page. So what we are doing is we are calling the one head file and one photo file. So with that we are only one picture. Okay. This is the picture file.png. So if you look at the head file, so this is the head file. So on top what picture has to come, that is specified over there here. This is the top picture. And one more important is the configuration, like to connect to the SQL server, that is a config file. So here is a config.php. Here you can see that four parameters are important. One is the host name, that is a localhost. User is a root, and password. Presently there is no password, there is empty, because when install via XAMPP, the password will not be there. So therefore we will not have the any password now. So this is the MySQL database. This is the bank database, and all these four are provided with the MySQL I to create the connection. So and this file will call in every file wherever the connectivity is required. Therefore, you don't need to write it again and again. That's the advantage. Fine. So now here you can click. So it will take to the next step. So is admin login, customer login, and then customer sign up. And here is a top picture, so that you can always make changes to that. So you design whatever the way you want. So and then call by some particular name. So for we given as a logo one.bmp. So let me edit this. So for example, if I want to change the color, so this color to something else, okay, I just take to some dark color. So I can replace this color with the other color. Then save. Now you can refresh this, okay, control F5. So you can see that the picture is changed. So therefore we can redesign, or you can make your own picture like how it should be there. So next is admin login. So you can go to admin login here. So in order to log in, you have to use admin then admin here, because we already entered admin then admin, because when you're inserting the data, so here we written admin then admin. But if you want insert something else, so what you have to do is you need to insert the one more record. So for example, let's say AAA, and then password is also AAA, and this they need to be executed, okay, not in Notepad, but it need to be executed in MySQL. So therefore we can go here and then paste and then click go. So now we can be able to log in as a AA also. Fine. So these are the admin options, account type, that list, and this is the customer approval. So if you go to account type list, here we have a SB zero balance account. Then I can say gold account. So what is gold account? So here is minimum balance 10,000 rupees. And for this, what are the benefit you get? So you get a free card, 100 check leaves. So all that you need to write down over here. So when you save this, the record is saved, and if you go to account list, it will show you here. Like, so this is the gold account. Now we can come to the customer side. So therefore you need to copy the main address, except the last file name. If you copy the address, and if you go to the next page, next tab, and you paste and execute this, you'll come to main page again. Here you can go to customer sign up. So here is a sign up form. So here is a please enter the username. So there is a script over there. That is a JavaScript. I'll just show you like how the JavaScript works. So this is the customer sign up. Right. So here is a JavaScript to check whether you enter the username or not. So text1 dot value if is empty, then will fire this one. If you not enter the password, then this will work. If the password is not matching this one, and this for the mobile number, like that. So here you can check for mail ID. So this is a script actually. So after script, this is the PHP code to insert the data. So if the method is equal to post, we read the values to the variables. From there, you need to insert into customer detail tab values. All the values has to be inserted, and the approval presently is a N actually. From the admin side, when you give the approval, it becomes Y. So therefore, they can able to log in. Right. So let's sign up as a customer. I'll sign up as some BBB. So BBB. So okay, let's say Arun Kumar and then address. So here is a mobile number and then mail ID. So what account? So gold account we want. Save this. Right. So now if you come back to the approval, so here you can say that BBB, the customer is there. So once you give the approval, now they can able to log in with BBB. Right. Now they can do the deposit. So what is the total amount they want to deposit? So this is 25,000 rupees. How do we do that? Bank transfer. This is a dummy transfer account actually, only indicating that this money go to this particular account. Okay. So bank transfer from Can Bank. So now if you go to balance here, check balance, you can see that you have 25,000 rupees in your account. That we are checking, and then we could able to show it on screen. Next is, let's say you want to transfer some money to some other account. Transfer amount, how much amount you want to transfer. Let's say I want to transfer 5,000. What is the account number? So you can write the account number. Again, it is a dummy account. So what is the bank name? For which bank you want to transfer? So here is a list actually. You want more list, you can always add up. To add the list, you have to go to customer transfer.php. Then you need to write down the details. Self transfer. Okay. Save. Now if you check the balance, so the 5,000 should be reduced. So you can see that reduced. There is a transaction details. So what are the transactions happens? We can able to see. So initially we deposited around 25,000 rupees and then 5,000 withdraw. So therefore we have balance of 20,000 rupees. Then you can apply for a loan in case you are interested in loan. Vehicle loan, loan amount required, so it's around 1 lakh rupees. Employment type business. Present earnings, so let's say around 5 lakh rupees. So what is the need for loan? To buy a vehicle. Okay, it's a vehicle loan anyhow, to buy vehicle. So this what the entry you are done will be reflected in the admin. So admin can able to view it who are all applying for the loan. So therefore you can see that this BB is apply for the loan. They can communicate later, but here we don't have the loan processing. Maybe we have a different project for loan processing, but here it's only indicative. The customer can apply for the loan, so that will be reflected in the admin. And here all the list will come. So what are the deposit done? All the list will come over here. And then what are the transactions done? That list also will be there here. So now both the modules, admin module and the customer module, both are working and there are no errors. That is what very important. Whatever the code is written now, it's working fine, and both can communicate easily and they can do the transfer. So this is the basic level, like how you can start and how do you make the project. But today's banking project are very complicated. But anyhow, as a fresher or a new person, to get into that and you learn PHP and then to make this level of project is very important. Based on that, probably if in an interview if you explain these are things you have done, these are things you know, like probably you have a good chance to get the job. Once you get the job, then you have to go in deeper and deeper, and then you have to write a lot of lines of code and make everything is working perfectly fine. So hope you understand the concept now. For more details you can visit our website, that is iblix.com. So we have a lot of projects, so and related some code also is available. And particularly if you're looking at the projects, you can see the list over there. You can click on the list to check out what are the projects available with us. Okay, thank you.